the last time we were out here, or since the last time you guys were out here. We have poured the foundation, we have put in the foundation drain fabric, we've rolled the building back onto the foundation and lowered it down. Once the building's lowered, Mammoth Structural Moving comes in and squares it up a little bit, makes final adjustments before we set it down, and then we set it down, measured for all of our adjustable columns that will go down the middle. SQC, our crew is now working on backfilling and grading around the building. As we stated at the beginning, the back side of the building had really poor drainage and was washing into the back of the building. We're creating a nice swell and diverting all the water around the building. Electricians are here reconnecting power. The gas company will be out later this week to reconnect gas. Our carpenter should be here any minute, and he's gonna start buttoning up the siding, framing the decks, the stairs. Hopefully in the next few days, we've got this pretty much wrapped up and just have a couple punch list items left to bring it all home. The weather is definitely coming in. I think the only challenges that we ran into that we didn't really foresee were during the pouring of the foundation, having 8-10 concrete trucks in here, having to collect samples from every single truck, test them and make sure the slumps and everything come in where they're supposed to before pumping the truck full of concrete was a little bit of a logistical nightmare, just not having a lot of room here to test 8 trucks at a time, but we made it work, and the pour lasted a little bit longer, but that was the only thing we weren't really expecting. Building is almost 200 feet long. The only issues we had were when Mammoth were moving the building back in. It kept wanting to jog and move itself around because it's so long that Mammoth had to really pay attention and do some minor adjustments at the end to make sure it sat down perfectly square. But now when you look down the building, it's pretty straight. They did a great job.
Overall progress update, we're complete on our portion of this. We've got the building almost completely square back on the foundation, which is pretty hard to do for a very narrow, very long building. I think we've maybe got 1/8 inch variances in a handful of spots. So we've had great success with this job. Crew did it right. A lot of the help from SQC helped us a lot. We did what we did and we had success. So now it's just kind of wrapping it up on the dirt and concrete in, and we're out.
As you can see, the building is now set back down. We're in the finishing touches here. We had to put in a pretty extensive drainage system along the whole back side and the 2 sides. We just got done daylighting those this morning. Now we're just cutting a big swale for drainage around the back side and the far side of the building. What made this unique for me is more so the vast size of the building. That's the biggest one I've been a part of. The amount of earthwork that goes into a project like this is pretty extensive. With the building being so long and skinny and tight corners, and of course we have to protect the trees, so it did get a little tricky and tight in spots, but we were able to work through it. There are definitely some challenges working up here in the mountains, obviously the weather being the main thing, and luckily we just beat winter. So on a project like this, my role is pretty much the excavation portion. So running the machines, I dug out for the foundation, I'm doing all the backfill, I put in the drainage system. And the final steps will be pretty much final grade. Once we get this swale cut back here, see all these rocks here, these will go back into their exact spot where they were.
So as you can see, we're getting close to wrapping this project up. Just wanted to bring it up again that one of the reasons we were brought onto this project was because we can help streamline everything from start to finish. We are based in Colorado Springs, but that doesn't stop us from traveling all across the state, anywhere where we're needed, to make sure these projects go as smooth and as seamlessly as possible for our clients. We are super proud to be able to have done this job for the city of Denver. It's the first of hopefully many more jobs to come, and we're just so blessed to be able to work up here in a national park, see elk and deer running around all day, beautiful sunrises. Definitely gonna miss this job site. Now that we're wrapping up this project, we're gonna move down toward Castle Rock, Colorado, and we have super exciting project coming up that's gonna make this seem like a walk in the park. And we're gonna take you guys through that entire project from excavation, and then we're actually gonna do a massive renovation and a restoration on the back end. We're gonna take an old 1800s home that has been in this family since its construction date and reassemble it. It's sitting in 5 pieces right now, and then restore it all the way back to its original glory. So make sure to subscribe and follow along.